The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
I thought I didn't get that treasure. I guess I did. As you can see, we are back with more Witcher 3. The Series S. Don't know why I say it like that, so don't ask. So this time we've got, I think it's 2 things to do. Yeah, we've got to do... Yeah, we've got to play Gwen against that dude, and there's also a monster contract we need to do. Yeah, we need to win the unique card from Haddie. Then we need to do Jenny of the Woods. And then we're going to be doing Hunting the Witch. I want to admit, the Hunting the Witch thing, it starts off its own little sub story plot or whatever you want to call it. So if anything else, my one goal for tonight's stream is to finish this sub plot from this Hunting a Witch. I don't know if that made any sense. In my head it did, but that means nothing.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
What else you have on offer?
Corpse teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
Obviously, you'll be buying the Gwent cards. He's got a lot of rings for sale. I think my inventory should be pretty much empty. Yes, nothing I need to sell.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
I think apart from a couple of people we can play Gwent with. Yeah, give it to Sabrina. As I said, I'm trying to keep my number, the number of unit cards down to 22. Because that is the minimum that you're allowed. Remove Clear Day. Monster deck. Fuck. I'm glad I have that card. That really helps with the monster deck. Keep the decoy. Fucking straight away. Which is a bit dumb because the majority of the monster deck's stuff is close combat stuff. He's just hurt himself doing this. For fuck's sake. Yeah, have a spy. Another fucking decoy. Have another spy. Sorry, I was miles away then. My mind just wandered for a second. Him doing that is fine. He's down to 1 card, so there's no chance he's going to win this completely. Oh, shouldn't I use both of those decoys? Oh well. Easy victory.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Are you describing a gun?
Let me have a look at your stock.
So it sounds like he's describing a gun. Already I'm seeing better armour than what I currently have. Fucking hell.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
Enough Guardian deck. Have a spy. That doesn't surprise me. Have a spy. I think it's safe to say I've won. Tell you what, just because I can.
Used to be wagons showed on market days, loaded with all kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard.
You're that white one.
Now it's acorn flour and
I see, looks hideous. These are for some more Witcher gear. Are they the same name? Find a rest place of one of the Griffins. So this is going to be more of the Griffin School stuff.
Figure that's true? You convinced?
Let it go. It's younger.
I always seem to fail that eavesdropping. If I go back to it.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them and knew that Ciri...
I'll say please if I can skip that.
Isn't easy. Not at all.
Okay, yeah, so the ones are there. So I've never actually managed to eavesdrop on them without being caught.
So, gonna try to charm him?
No, I failed it again. I really want to do this now.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had...
So we may be here a while trying to do this.
If it weren't for our fair helpers ruling the wilds, we'd have starved long.
I can't sneak into the house to do this. Can I? Don't think I can fit through a window. I can get on the roof.
So, gonna
Failed it again. Why can't I do this? Guess I'll try once more.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt...
So you're that white one.
never visit the witch myself. I've
For sake. Nope, for some reason he just doesn't want to work.
Didn't ask much for it.
Never mind.
How'd you get there? Half past the pond. Follow it to the Jolene Rock. Round that, and right off the path into the woods. Then keep straight. You'll know you've gone the right way when you pass an abandoned cart.
Okay, if it's...
I'd be
Okay.
able to find the witch now.
That made no fucking sense.
You play Gwent?
They say Hattie's dim, but that just ain't true. Hattie don't know how to plough or sew, nor catch no fishes. But he sure can play cards. So Hattie plays Gwen.
So let's play.
I get a feeling he's gonna kick my ass. I should have expected that. Have a spy. Fucking hell. Barman was really hoping that would work. Bastard. That doesn't surprise me. What was the point of that? Right, I was miles away again. I seem to be getting miles away quite a lot lately. Let's do this. That sacrifices my card a little bit. Ah shit, there's still another round to go. Oops. I forgot about this.
Hattie done lost. It happens. Take your prize.
Hello, lag. I'm surprised I was able to beat all those players, I think, on the first attempt.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Me to help you, you dick.
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were the day. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
How much are you going to pay me?
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish?
Try 275. Probably going to be too much. Or not.
Oh, have it your way.
I'm actually surprised.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
Very nice to call her a wench. Where am I going? Interrogate the witness.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
Witcher, 'tis as though the heavens sent ye.
I'm not sure what you're doing, although. Hiccup.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
If she's turned into a wraith, she must have died violently. Seems to be the method for how they're created, for lack of a better word.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
This has to be like really recent. Did this dangerously close to the village. Must have killed her quickly if she didn't scream and no one heard.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
I told him I don't want to know him. I know you're not afraid of Bokeh. I have no idea. I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's fierce, frightening kind. He won't leave us alone. We have to run. Yeah, I loved you so much that he killed you.
The lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I had to ask him.
Yeah, I don't get why he does that little lag thing every time it seems to autosave.
Give me a slingshot. Come hunt theirs.
Hiding.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bokeh. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good God, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bokeh because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Buckeye departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the Wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the Wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
If this is one of these night wraiths, I'm assuming, definitely going to need the magic trap so I can actually hit it. I should have said at the start of the stream as well. The weather here is like incredibly fucking windy and shit outside. If something happens, it's probably because of that.
The Night Wraith won't appear in daylight.
Like if my stream suddenly ends or I'm having issues, it's probably because of the fucking weather. I've dated worse. Come on, Jenny. You see, if it's not in the trap, it's the form it's in, I can't hit it. I'm gonna have to upgrade my magic trap at some point. Need the trap to last a little bit longer. Yeah, you gotta take these out quickly, otherwise that's for one regens. You can tell doing that, you got a little bit of health back.
From here, methinks.
So you're that...
Greetings.
What?
Jenny of the Woods is gone. Got rid of her.
She'll not be back?
No. I know how to dispatch Night Wraiths for good.
Aye, of course. Your reward, as agreed. Many thanks to ye, Master Witcher.
Yeah, no problem.
Farewell.
Find the pond by the village. I don't know why I said village like that.
Near the pond.
Find the lone boulder.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart.
Neckers.
Come on! The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere nearby.
I know the sound of neckers anyway.
Do without our Yagna.
Take pity on us, miss. Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
She's in a foul mood. We'd best come back on the mole.
Watch what you say. She's quick to ire, apt to take revenge.
Bitch is in a proper fury. Needs a man.
So that's her face and see what happens.
And one ordinary ointment. Nothing special. Normal candle. Now, where's she run off to?
Got a rubber blind, obviously. The only proper thing to do.
Managed to amass quite a book collection. A pentagram in chalk. Don't often see baubles like this in Velen.
If I remember right, the bit coming up, when I put this on YouTube, I'm probably going to have to blur it out.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
She went through a portal.
Well, well. Nice.
I was wondering how long it would take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Can't sprint. I said jumping's not any fucking quicker. Yeah, definitely gonna have to blur her out in the bathtub.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to Broad.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
That's me.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
She really does complain a lot.
Changing the subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Ciri.
I'm looking for Ciri. That Ciri. And no one can know, understand?
Cirilla is here. The girl once sought by the Lodge of Sorceresses, and practically every ruler on the continent has landed here in Velen, and I know nothing of it. What is she doing here?
Indications are she's hiding from someone. I heard she quarreled with a witch, but if you don't know anything, sure you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
Who was asking about Ciri?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
That's a few dozen eggs.
What's your rate these days? A couple dozen eggs? 3 hens, maybe?
My rate rises with every word you speak. I'm not sure you can afford the information anymore.
You're pricklier than I remembered. Isn't living in nature's lap supposed to be cleansing, calming?
Nature stinks.
True.
Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What's he doing in Velen?
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
God, as soon as I gotta take a drink.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he'd found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides,
Just what you
I
want
know
to say.
you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
I'm just standing on a hair. Let's go.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
That was loud.
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.
Wandering in the dark.
Come on! Gavella Glan.
My arm's itchy. I'm going to be walking with the Witcher sense on quite a lot. Wild Hunt.
The Wild Hunt.
What? Phantom Riders? That means... I thought they didn't exist.
Feast your eyes on the non-existent then. Got a navigator with them.
What?
Can you teleport us to the other side?
I'd rather teleport us home. Do you really mean to follow them?
Teleport. Hurry up.
Not sure I like any of this.
If they're here, they're after Ciri as well. So as Yennefer said, they want her gift or something.
Damn portals. Wonder where Kira is now.
Drowners. Cat's version. I think there's a potion you can get that makes it you can breathe underwater for a lot longer. At the moment in time, I can't remember what it was called. Foglet. Never been a fan of Foglets. Hey, I said its name right. It's a miracle. Wait, this is where we just were. That's where we got teleported from. Let's go back. Probably put your sword away, you know, Geralt. My arm is still itchy. I think that's a water hag. Yep. The drowner over there. Now we just need to find Kira. Kira is this direction. Rats.
Stay calm. They're only rats.
Did it in the wrong direction.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
No. I need to find out what the hunt's doing.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the elven mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Can't say I blame
very
him.
well. Let's go. Velen.
Hello, lag. I'm curious how dark this is showing up on the stream.
That's him. That's the elf.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
Above what are the what?
What projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Laura Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tirel, Swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Why the hell did a dead person have pepper on him?
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Only a very long time ago.
That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Morel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms. Well, he survived. Wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
I'll eventually get past. When did Wraith stop spawning?
Swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Oh, there. I could not see that for the life of me then.
Come on.
Fucking wraiths. The swallow. The projection.
It's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Cyril, ni fordo sol esser in Hazel Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
I can remember where it is. It's there. Turn around, Geralt. I've still got the fucking light in my hand. No, I don't.
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here. Look, they're opening. Let's go.
Mushrooms.
Now I know what distorted my effort at teleportation. This very portal.
And I know why I landed in that drowner nest.
You should be pleased you emerged from the portal in one piece.
And everyone still wonders why I hate to be teleported.
We must try to activate it.
Think that's a... swallow.
It worked. Come.
Sure it's safe?
Of course.
Skip that dialogue, because I didn't know the dialogue was going to be there.
Velen. It's grown awfully quiet.
Is that bad?
A bit like the calm before a storm.
That's definitely bad.
I've a bad feeling about
That's a
this.
golem.
TAL not recognized. Intruders. Destroy the intruders.
Great.
And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
See, wrong with beating up a golem.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it.
I underestimate a lot of
Some
stuff.
very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it? How it will transpire? What will she say?
Once let's go that way, we're going this way.
No.
I'm sorry for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget we hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
That was a creepy ass laughter.
What? Got that feeling again?
Gargoyle.
Just wonderful.
That gargoyle can do a lot of damage.
Let's go.
That gargoyle almost killed me. I need to get my health back up.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about to surprise us.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on.
The Velen.
Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the major sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have?
Definitely one way to defeat a golem. Well, 3 of them. 4 of them.
Froze them before they could attack.
Bloody glad they were ahead of us.
Sharaz! Esai Isa. Jabba join Nilin Yama. Ren! Shin Tavir!
Oh, that's not good.
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Demetia Crest's surge. Stand at my side.
Don't need to know the name of the spell, just do hit.
Ready. Stay close.
Kill the creatures emerging from the rift.
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Hounds of the Hunt. Gotta do this at least 3 times. Why do we have to move this? Couldn't we just done it from there? Ooh, and then he went out. Sulfur.
Just one more.
This is why you don't fuck with the wild hunt. Like one wild hunt mage or navigator was able to do all this. No damage to Kira.
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
What a way to faint.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not in your life.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
Such a weird pair.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, you do that. Something I missed. There's a chest there.
Come, we might still catch them.
See? It pays to explore.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
I've obviously just got spam agony. Oh god, Foglet. All the times I used to call them froglets.
He awaits us.
Let's not keep him waiting. That is a big ass axe. There's a chest behind us.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Geralt, look! He's opening a passage.
Stay calm. Focus.
He's basically just regened. Regenning again.
Another rift.
Don't get too close because the frost will get you. He wasn't so tough.
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I've my math straight, this looks like the elves' laboratory.
Wait, do you mean you don't have your knickers on straight?
Alright, let's watch this message.
Shirel, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one, and above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
Wonder why they split up.
Wonder why they split up.
Perhaps because the Wild Hunt was on the elf's trail, and Ciri would be safer if they did.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Do you know these witches?
You know these witches?
I've I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village, it mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stop the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
I mentioned them earlier.
Why didn't you say anything earlier? I told you Ciri had a run-in with a witch.
Well, I had no idea you meant them. If I'd told you something, you would have rushed off to find them. But we needed first to confirm that Ciri was here, didn't we? I shall tell you everything now, of course.
Now? After I safely led you through the cave?
I can't believe you'd think so poorly of me. Perhaps you do bear a grudge against sorceresses.
I wonder
Can't
why.
imagine where that comes from. How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats?
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do.
Where the hell
believe
was she
that.
hiding that book?
All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Actually, I don't think I want to know where she was keeping that book.
Why do we even come?
Mysterious mage herbalist. What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
I'm not picking up stuff to read, but I'm gonna read everything at once.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
Introduction to Applied Magic. Okay, now. Ladies are the words. Berserker. This is about bears. The Elder Blood. This is about Ciri's blood.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's not a wall.
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Good to know. I need to use it back here.
Someone placed an illusion here.
Really likes their illusions. potion. Two ways I can go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I forgot I had an air supply.
Interesting.
Fucking foglet! I don't even need to dive under the water.
Someone placed an illusion here. Let's see where the passage leads.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
This is the start of her little subplot.
Yeah, I'll help.
Splendid. Come then. Damned riddle to me.
Wandering in the dark.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech.
What now?
Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet like the second played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right. All right, let's see if we can solve this.
Yeah, the first didn't march, she said. The second one played a tune.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
And a dog. And then it's the one with the dog and the tune. Bada bing, bada boom. See, this is where we was ages ago.
Magic.
I told you there was two question marks were under the underground. There's one. The other one's over here. It'll be a guarded treasure, or hidden treasure, I should say. Guarded by Gollum. There's so many destructible walls in this place. I'm surprised I didn't run into a bloody foglet. I guess I found it then. Yeah, can't go back through there. Yeah, they're both unhighlighted. Back to Kira. What was that vibrating?
Whose grave is it? What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Sign of the gull. If I didn't already know where she was buried, I'd guess this is Laura Doran's sepulchre.
Perhaps it's a monument to her.
Can't see the elves commemorating her this way. Heroine of a tragic legend to some, but most see her as a traitor to her race, who got her just deserts for marrying Cregennan of Laud.
Perhaps the elven mage is Lara's kin. It would explain why he's helping Ciri.
Possible. This what you're looking for?
Uh-huh.
So what's it supposed to do?
I hope I'll be able to activate it. Let's leave this place, shall we?
If we must. Why does she move so bloody slowly?
We going?
I try and go slow in case there's dialogue, but even when I'm going slow, she seems to go at a fucking snail's pace.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Someone
Daylight.
placed an illusion here.
At last. But it was worth it, right? You learned something about Ciri in the end. Something important. Do you intend to venture into Crookback Bog? You must tell me about it afterwards.
Don't know that I'll get the chance.
Geralt, there are two types of men. Those who see opportunity and take advantage, and those who forge the opportunities themselves. I've always seen you as an example of the latter. Besides, I've a favor to ask you. So, visit me sometime?
Sure.
I'll stop by. You can be sure.
In that case, I shall be waiting.
See ya, Kira.
Dang it. Invitation from Kira Metz. That's quite good. Plus 17 damage. That's plus 7. I'm definitely have to go to a trader first. Oh, the Dimeritium bombs, they're quite good. Don't know if I try and open another thing, it won't let me. Enhanced Swallow. I'm currently down here. Let's get in the boat so I can get closer to a fast travel marker. I'll go to the armourer dude in the village as well. Get stuff repaired and sell the other bits and bobs. Like the weapons and armour I got from Yennefer. Like, I'm not going to sell them. Even though I'm never going to use them again, I'll just keep them in the chest.
You ain't safe unless you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the...
Oh, shut up.
Let me have a...
Yes, the armour of 1,000 flowers I'm not going to sell. Next time I go back to Crow's Perch, I'll stick it in the chest and never touch it ever again. Bombs and shit I just made. Might as well repair it all. Go to the merchant, get rid of the other shite.
Amulet.
What else you have?
Corpse tea.
We're getting closer to 10 grand. By the time I get to Novigrad, I should have 10 grand.
So long.
Right, let's go see Kira. I think she's got like 3 or 4 quests that we need to do for her. I just got to remember to blur out her at the start of her mission on YouTube. I don't want to get in trouble.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Oh, fucking hell, me thought.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Nothing to sell.
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
The hell are these all recipes? Yes, they are. I can create runestones.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
himself, I'm imagining.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Agonizing deaths. I think that's what happens when you get on Slytherin's bad side. You go through an agonizing death.
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Are you not coming?
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You
I don't know what that is.
Your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use, provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Xenovox.
So, where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the
Okay, a
slightest.
mobile phone.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Not after the Pella's hut. Tower of Mass. This is sending me to a tower full of mice. Isn't she nice? But again, she doesn't seem to like rats or mice. Would this sail even work? I mean, there's fucking holes in it.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
We're screwed. Where's that thing that keeps coming off the boat? It's been like a bird or something. It's like it keeps appearing out of nowhere. Great, straight into an army of rot fiends.
Geralt? Are you on the isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
You say? Interference. You must be very careful.
Ouch. What the fuck am I hearing screaming? Wrong button. I'm nowhere near the mainland. Why the fuck am I hearing screaming? I remember this location. Couple of ghouls.
Come on.
I am locked onto someone else. My arm's itchy again. Thought I saw a chest.
A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death.
Would there be a fresh corpse? It's a green glow.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
So they came here to kill the Lord.
That's
The water hag. Seem to be finding a lot of that.
Wonder what led them here. Hunger or greed.
Another dead person. Is there anything else around the place? Another green glow?
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with you?
I don't know. So what? Burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me.
Fuck. There's some weird shit going on. So, were they actually poisoned? Is that what that was on about?
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Why does she sound so far away?
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
So they killed the nobleman. I guess that's him right there. Now they're threatening to go after his daughter. These sound like nice people.
Blood. Many must have died here.
Someone's knocking on the door. There's nobody here. That's creepy.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe?
Like to die of hunger if we leave him there. I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village. Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that? You needn't fret for him. Clever little bastards. Clever than you. They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
There's something going on with the rats. A haunted chandelier. There's a lot of pure silver. Even more pure silver.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
Wait, is this? Oh, this is the creepy location. Does it still do it in this version? Yeah, it does. There's that thing. Someone stood there watching you, but as soon as you get a little bit closer, it just disappears completely. It's always stood right there watching you. You can't do anything to it. Fucking creepy when you notice it. There's a deaded person. I just shot a crossbow bolt up his arse.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
See, he was dressed differently and landed differently to that corpse.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm getting
I'm
there.
at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
You've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
That was easy.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too. Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Oh, the Conclave isn't still in charge.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me.
Yeah, about that.
I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I don't know yet.
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave.
What happened?
Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What was this potion?
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid.
Can't say I blame you.
And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
What happened?
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Jesus.
They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
Eaten alive by rats. Jesus.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different.
You flirting, Geralt?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
She's hiding something.
How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham. No, he lives. I would know if he did. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
She's definitely hiding something. I don't trust her.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
I'm sure I fucking trust you.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Feeling you're lying.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman that I am.
Either is reason not to trust her.
Come on.
Pester.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
Follow the plague Megan. Didn't. Well, this is a fun chase sequence. Come on, Pester, keep up. I'm not sure who's meant to be chasing who. Come on, Pester. Oh wait, no, there's another floor to go still. Ouch. Ouch again.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pesta.
Hester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunched at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Origin, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Okay, so let's get to Oriton. Stuck on a boat.
I won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
Satan.
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Wrong, bitch.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
For Millie, Finch and Faulkner, they rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun into chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
Some poison.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
That means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
She was alive the whole time. But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester?
There's a guard outside with a
More than a
bow and
restless
arrow.
ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
God! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
It's not a coward, he says.
Let's go.
I'm ready.
He's a coward for running the first time, but he's willing to go back. I'll give him credit for that. Oh god. Might have scared me slightly.
Weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Hurry up, Graham.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
How the hell would you kiss that? Yeah, even Geralt doesn't want to see it.
At last.
You killed him. But he lifted the
curse is
curse.
lifted, and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
a more powerful sign? It's all by 5, I guess all by 10. Wait, are the other ones maxed out? Yep. Back down the tower again. God, where's the door? Let's go give Geralt a haircut before we go see Kira again. I've got to impress her. Clay Witch. Wake up, you lazy gid.
Get a haircut from you?
That's the first time I've meditated in this stream. Let's go for loose and not too long. I do like this haircut. It's kind of like what my hair's like. Let's go for mutton chops. You look beautiful, Geralt.
So long.
I did miss something in White Orchard. Gonna have to go back to White Orchard at some point, just to get that one question mark. It'll bug me forever if I don't. Even if it's nothing important, I still have to get it.
Just when I was starting to miss you.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? Tended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Fine.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
Either for a friend. This is the first time I've used the horse this stream as well.
Move it.
It's only taken me over 2 hours to meditate and use the horse. They really followed me this far. No, but this thing has.
Drowners and a water hag. My favorites.
Missed. Missed again. How the hell are you meant to get 50 headshots with that? I don't know. What am I locking onto?
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
Do you think it did bode well, Geralt? Lost the wheel.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. A dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant and citrus. Leftovers, hands of the heart. Cataplepis? Wonder what spell requires that. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it.
Let's have a look. Killed by a rot fiend. That's a weird monster, the rot fiend.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Split the proceeds 50-50. Bit late for that now. Oh, this is his nose. I'll read part 1 properly, then I'll read part 2. Leave it a few seconds. Yeah, man, Roach. I'm stuck in the tree. Behind the house.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
So bossy.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
Those mice look really weird.
If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The Cain Vin Kefil.
Where did third mouse go?
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles.
Why not?
Now, to return
What's wrong
to
with
the fairy
Zoogles?
tale, I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
So he got a haircut and shaved his beard. Well, gave him mutton chops, I should say.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening. But if no, then no.
I'll do it.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honoured. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Why not?
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Bye, Roach. Really doesn't like horses moving on this. Always seems to struggle a bit. Same technique as the horse races, stop her getting past. There's a quest there I need to do when I finish this. And oh god. I win.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
It was worth the trouble.
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
Are we celebrating?
All right, I'm curious. We celebrating something?
Yes, a return to the living. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
No.
Didn't destroy that workshop, if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands... Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits. So?
Don't ask fast me twice.
Your fairy tale, your rules.
Really? Then close your eyes and count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that's enough.
Looks like I'll be censoring something else on YouTube.
Kira, wanna play hide and seek? Why not? A skirt? Guess we're playing hunt the hare, not hide and seek. Good. Won't have to fumble with fasteners.
Is Geralt's way of flirting again?
Shame. Could have kept her shoes on.
How did she get down here so quickly?
Now where's that Cinderella gone to?
Found me. Congratulations.
Do I get a prize?
I've nothing on me. But I'll think of something.
Yeah, I think I'm about to censor that for YouTube.
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear. Egfain Nave.
Kira, where?
She used me.
Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
A creepy ass tree in the background. Beaver for a friend. the advancements of learning. Guess we're off for a swim, Geralt. Yeah, I could have gone up to Oriton with that boat, but I can't be arsed. It doesn't be as quick to swim though. Run past the drowners.
Giving me no choice.
I can jump over the spikes.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
What's with the notes?
What do you want with those papers?
Why, I aim to use them to continue important work that a man's tragic death put on hold. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
No, strictly selfish ones.
At least she's honest.
The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid never forgets.
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
It's suicide.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs,
No.
Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
Go to Kaer Morhen.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Before I pick, I want to check something. happens if with these notes? Can you take them or? I'm not sure. So taking the notes doesn't do anything, apparently. So no matter what you choose, apparently nothing will change. I'll let her keep them.
So, see you at Caramoran? Beds free of bed bugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
See, wait, she was moaning about bed bugs. You think she'd have a spell on how to get rid of bed bugs? Let's go do this.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. As if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that.
His hat's not loaded in properly. It's the only thing I've noticed with this version. Like occasionally, like a texture won't load in properly. Like his hat just seems completely wrong.
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do?
Could be wrong actually. It definitely looks off.
Like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Doubt it.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have...
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work?
I shut him up.
No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground. There's something here. Need to use the eye. Wine. Or more like vinegar. Someone drank it anyway. Could follow the scent. A crack. Too small to pass through, but big enough for sound to come out.
That was a big illusion.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Sell for the offerings, or I kill you.
Listen here, Lord Ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine, fine. I'll sup more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
He changed his tune quickly.
Anything new?
Talk to your All-God, face to face.
And? Will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you! I told you the All-God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
You know there's a crypt.
Oh, one last thing. Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? Might want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
Definitely doing well. Could do that, but I'm gonna have to wait. We'll see if I can get a couple more levels before I do that one. Treasure Ant. Let's do that one. There's one all the way up there. Before I do that, I'm taking a very quick bathroom break. Ugh, the joys of drinking too much in a day. Wrong way. See, I would start the next, like, main quest bit. I kind of like want to get that, like, try and get the quest stuff, like, done in one stream, if that makes sense. Yeah, like that, like Kira's little quest line there. I got all that done in one stream. Like, she gave us the lead for the Crookback Bog stuff. So obviously I want to try and do all of that in one stream. There's that other one where we have to go and see the Peller. So obviously, like, the stuff that they're going to see the Peller would lead to, I want to get all that done in one stream, just to make it a little bit easier to watch and follow what's happening.
Go, go.
So what I could do is tomorrow... Yeah, tomorrow I'll do the Pellers stuff. You know, like, try and get all of the Pellers, like, quest stuff done that unlocks. And then Thursday I can try and do all the Crookback Bog stuff.
Might want to look around some.
Don't know if that made any sense what I just said. It's like I stream where it involves a lot of talking, and yet half the time I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Come here, horsey. For the last time I went to this question mark, I got killed.
Come on, Roach.
I think it's like a bile hag or a water hag. And it killed me the last time I went to it. I've gained a couple of levels since then, so hopefully I'll be okay. It's a bile hag. The neckers have followed me. Ow. I still did a lot of damage. Mastercrafted saddle. Yeah, the racing saddle's better.
Go, go.
What's this going to be? Wyvern, Forktail, Basilisk, Cockatrice.
Might want to look around some.
There's one of 4 beasts this can be. It's a folktale. A level 18 folktale. Got it. Don't think it even got a single hit on me. Bada bing, bada boo. Really, I've started saying that a lot lately. So I might even attempt to go for that one. So there's 3 pieces of this for this fucker. Picture of health. One of them's down there. What's got that quest over there? Well, that quest to do, and I still need to go over to that. There's a decent amount of stuff I can do tonight. Although that quest I just pointed out, I do remember that being fairly difficult. I might leave that for tomorrow, maybe. Depending like what time I get the Pella's little side stuff done. Not side stuff, but like the Pella's main quest bit done. It's like tonight, I was able to do the Jenny the Wood stuff and finish up Kira's stuff in like 2.5 hours. Which really isn't that bad. Aware. She's guarded by a bear and a lot of blood. Alright, Paddington, calm down.
Might want to look around some.
Paddington the bear's got anger problems. It's unequipped. Torch. Remember this, we'll go back literally this way if I can. Going back to that fast travel market. Yeah, that's got that magic lamp symbol. I just unequipped the fucking magic lamp. I've only just realised I can change bombs and stuff like this. I am dumb. I was about to say Geralt, there's a wraith there. Oh, Moon Wraith. Level 18 Moon Wraith. Not bad. Get in the trap. Okay, don't get in the trap. The trap literally ended as soon as she got back into it. He's digging. It's like he was trying to break in or something. I think this is all this shows. I think that's maybe like meant to be a hint. Wrong fucking one. I even switched to hard.
Might want to look around some.
Why would it let me switch? Let's have a laugh. Let's go see what level these two are down here. Don't think I'm a high enough level yet, but let's have a look. Gargoyle. Level 19 Gargoyle. Oh, wait, what's the beast say about them? Botchling. Nice. Gargoyle don't like that sign. Elementor oil. Do I have Elementor oil? I do. It's that sign they don't like. Get it. Whew. Not bad. Safe to say the first time I came through here I would not have been a good enough level for that. I'm stuck in the sodding water.
Place of power.
This is just a place of power. I thought this was actually a treasure or something. Shows how much I know. Eat another chicken sandwich just to get my health back up. I admit I like fire, but that's a tad excessive. Actually, I think I actually need to go read that, 'cause yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah, going to that notice board down Warren. I think that gives you another contract, but after the contract you gotta wait a certain period. So if I do that now and then do some more story stuff, then by the time I finish Velen at least, it'll be ready. A couple of drowners swimming around me wanted to kill me. Can't say I blame them. I mean, what doesn't want to kill Geralt these days?
Might want to look around some.
This is a quest. Yeah, this is a quest for Novigrad.
Then make feast, put no wasting, tasty meat.
So I'm not actually going to do that yet. Just to be picky. Looks like I'm off back to there to get that bit. This is the cat's armour I think I'm going for now. Yeah, Cat Skull Part 2. It's a red skull, so it's basically saying I'm too under leveled and I shouldn't be doing this. Which is precisely why I am doing this. Find the trousers upgrade diagram. Will do, game. I'll watch me get killed. Watch me not get killed. I'm gonna take here because there's a blacksmith slash armourer. Sell you that, and that's actually pretty decent, so I think I'll keep that. So you would ring and my pure silver. I need to start, like, every time I go to a blacksmith or an armourer, I need to check my weaponry, like, see if anything's a plus before I go see him. Okay, let's go get this final piece, or attempt to go get this final piece. And then we'll go down to Down Warren and get that thing. So I get this, as I'm waiting for this quest, I might fast travel to here, get one of these boats, and go collect that. Oh yeah, this village has now been overtaken by monsters. Run away! I just ran all the way here while I have a fucking horse. I'm an idiot.
Might want to look around some.
If Slytherin was here, I'm sure she'd agree. Let's go get this. Hopefully that quest's going to be on there. Or contract. I think you can only get it now because you need one of those items from Kira to be able to do it. Can't remember which. Can't remember if it's the lamp or that illusion thing. I want to need one of them at least.
Granddad told me a dragon nested.
Which wants to root and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts during the time it takes to complete the contract, said which will have the right to room and board in the Elderman's hut. Costs deducted from final pay. Screw you. Radovid the Stern. Oh, wait, he was led by Dijkstra. Forgot about Dijkstra. Monster from the Swamp, I think that's the one I want to do. Swamp thing. Yeah, it's not a red skull, so I'm a good enough level for it.
Milk, freshly.
Xenobox.
Solo.
Oh, I'm not running 300 feet. Whatever the hell it is. Steps. I don't know. I don't know what the unit of measurement is in this. If it was 100, then yeah, I'd probably run it. This was 300 plus. Through a swamp. Wait, if this is a monster contract, it was probably that thing that dispels illusions that I needed. Now that I think about it.
Oi, Master! You'll stay clear of that fog if you value your life.
Value my life. I don't have a life to value.
Careful, sir. A monster prowls the bog. Enter the mist and you'll never see home again.
This monster, tell me more.
Only seen it once myself, and that from afar and past dusk. Thought it were a man at first. Then it turned, and I saw eyes burning like coals and a jaw full of fangs, one next to the other.
Humanoid? Nocturnal? First attack. Remember when it happened?
A week passed, near about. It was then Boren vanished. Merrick and Tomil went looking for him, didn't come back either, them two. I were afeard. Now none dare venture into the bog. Camp stands deserted, and the peat there, master, it's the best sort. Black as pitch and oily. Good for fuel.
Fascinating, but staying with the topic at hand.
I can help.
Assume you put up the notice in Downwarren.
Aye, 'twere me. Good to know someone reads 'em. Paid a scribe a dozen eggs to write it up.
I can help. For a fee.
Course! Why, even an ox don't pull a plough for free.
You calling me an ox?
Afraid I'll need more than an ox needs. How much are you willing to pay exactly?
Asking for that, let's try 280. Yeah.
Oh, master, you value your services dear. But so be it. I'll agree to that.
I'm curious if there's a guide online that shows you like the maximum you can ask for each thing.
Alright, time I got to work. Where'll I find this monster?
Start south of here, but beware. Bad, poxy air hangs o'er the marsh. Stings your eyes, claws at your throat. Claws so hard you could choke.
Sounds lovely.
An illusion.
No, the drowners. I was right about the illusion.
Someone placed an illusion here. Tracks masked with magic. This is getting interesting.
So it's smart enough to know it's leaving tracks and to hide them.
Guess a few individuals feed here. No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic almost.
This must be the hut he was speaking about.
Didn't even have time to pull out his weapon. Monster must have been concealed. Surprised him. Guess I'm dealing with an old foglet, hiding behind an illusion.
Oh, foglets. Don't like foglets. Irritating little buggers.
Something here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Show me what you got.
Only that was the foglet I had to kill.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
I just picked up a thing. I don't think I've read the thing about foglets. They don't like moon dust, necrophage oil, and they don't like the shield. Do I have necrophage oil. Yes, I do. I don't like the shield, so keep the shield equipped. How the fuck is that thing alive?
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Get the shield. Oh, that fucker's nearly killed me. And it did kill me. Fuck! This is why I hate foglets. They're so OP. Casually crack my fingers. I know what I should be doing. I should just be swapping back and forth with it. Straight away put the necrophage oil on. Just double check, is it definitely necrophage oil? Yes it is. I don't like moon dust bombs, but don't have moon dust bombs. Curious if the deuterium bombs will work on it.
There's something here. I need to use the eye.
Turn it invisible, you fuck.
Bastards are strong. Must be the fog.
Enhanced deuterium bomb. Oh, I should have put the shield on first. Shield. Well, that dispelled the illusions. He literally one-shots my shields. Yes, the deuterium, it sort of gets rid of his illusions. Ah, I don't have any deuterium bombs left. Fuck! Got him. So I need to get those moon dust bombs as soon as I fucking can. That's where I came from. It's a dead horse. That is just pure darkness. Going the wrong bloody way.
Any tidings?
Yeah, he's dead.
Monster's dead. Fog's dispersed.
Ha! Village folk will be content. Give them cause to celebrate. Well, you've earned your reward. Take it, and fare you well.
Hang on a minute. This is less than we agreed.
Master Witcher, that beast, it kept me from gathering peat. And I'd still me family to feed. But a few crowns left now, and I've yet to buy new tools. Show some mercy. I'll pay ye. I will. Pay ye twice the fee. But in a week's time, once I've made up some of me losses.
I'll see you in a week.
Fine. So be it. But you remember that I'll remember. You won't get out of paying this.
Thank ye, Witcher. Thank ye kindly, my lord. May literally bless ye. May ye be fruitful.
Shut up and get to work.
You've only got a week.
Yes, at least now I've got other stuff I can be doing as I'm waiting for that. Return in a week. Because I know I could literally meditate for a week in this game. It's like I might as well just do other stuff as a way. Drown the nest. Didn't drop that anywhere near the nest. Drowned in dead. I thought it was meant to be the Walking Dead. Even though I never actually finished the Walking Dead. I think with the Walking Dead I started the season after the governor gets killed. Yeah, it was like after the governor gets killed and they've all sort of been separated. That was like basically as far as I got. I want to go there because I think there's a dock over here. That dock will come in handy for something later on. No, it won't. I'm being an idiot. You know, it's taken a, what, 3 hours and 20 minutes since he finally fucking speaks? That tree just reminds me of fucking Slender Man. It is so creepy. If you had been listening, you would have heard me bad-mouthing you. And you would have told me off. I mean, I've not been bad-mouthing you at all. Oh god, why did I say something? Bandit camp. Die, bitch. You did, you just choose to ignore it. Is that because it's nearly my birthday and you're just trying to be nice? You don't want to kill me too close to my birthday. Since my birthday's come and gone, she's going to murder me. Very painfully, but that's besides the point. Maybe. Oh, that just proves my fucking point. Oh, I'm going to be murdered brutally in my sleep one day. If I live that long. Excuse me. Sod it, let's take it up here. If I do it before your birthday, it's actually giving you my present. Why does that not surprise me? Yes, I want to go to that boat. Go on, you stupid arse. If I turn you into glue. Why are we always threatening to turn my horse into glue? Fuck. That probably says a lot about my sanity. If I had any. Wrong button. I think The Walking Dead actually is on not Netflix, Amazon. If I get bored, I might start it again. It wasn't a terrible show. And at times it was a bit shit. It wasn't terrible. Oh, boats are so fucking slow. That's why I'm not looking forward to going to Scatliga. Hello, lag. Footprints leading this way. Guess I'm going back this way. That's a lot of blood. is a skeleton or something. God damn foglets. I don't know what it's meant to be a fossil of. Maybe some sort of sea creature? Pick up a valuable fossil from it. Doesn't actually mean it's valuable, but I can pick it up. Is that it? That hardly seemed fucking worth it. Okay, so Rex, let's see if I can do this thing up here as well quickly. Am I high enough level to defeat this thing? This wraith. I can't remember if it's a noon wraith or a night wraith. I just know it's a wraith. It's a night wraith. Dang it! Are you gonna come into my trap or not? I think that was the trader. He wasn't there last time.
What?
Rude.
Show me.
That's plus 10. I definitely need that. So that I don't need. That I'm keeping. Huh. Okay, so for the Pella, and it's been Black Vowel. It's that one. Find the Pella at his hut. daytime. Grab this sword while I remember. Our trader's not there. So I guess I'll trade it to this one.
Buy in or just...
Show me we.
Won't even tell me how much I'm getting for this. Valuable fossil. I sold it for one fucking coin. Valuable my fucking arse. I bet if you sold it to the right merchant it'll be valuable, but I'm too lazy to keep it.
Yeah.
Buy that off me, buy that. Really, I'm close to 10,000. Technically, when I get to level 16, he could craft me that. Mastercraft silver sword. He could craft me that now. That's plus 27 damage. I think I'll take it. Yeah, I've got no decent silver swords.
So long.
Yeah?
Yeah, you just crafted me a sword, so I'm going to sell you one. He's 3 coins short. Fucking 3. I think I can buy for 3 coins. There you go, I'll buy a nail.
So long.
There we go. So when I start choking to death, when I start tomorrow, I can go straight into going to see the Pella. You know, get his little, like, do his story arc thing that he unlocks. You know, like the family meta stuff, and then Thursday we'll do the Lady of the Woods and try and do all that shit. When I get a couple more levels, I'll do some more of these afterwards, depending on how long they take. Definitely get that finished tomorrow. Actually, probably not tomorrow. That one, maybe. I'm actually curious, because sometimes some of these are actually in Velen, even though it says Novigrad. Yeah, so like one of them is down there. But hey ho. So I'll be back on this tomorrow, so I'll see everybody then.